Hi, I'm women's fitness expert Julie Lohre, and I'm here today with Jonelle Baglia, who's a figure competitor. We're going to take you through the NPC side pose. So let's go ahead, we're going to get into a side pose here. The things you want to think about from the side pose are that you still want your waist to look very small, and you want to have a little bit more width at the top and have nice, lean, shapely legs. So in the side pose, you really have to be completely sideways. Knees, belly button, and nose should all be side. What you do have the option on here is what to do with your arms. So we're going to start off, Jonelle has her arms slightly forward, which is great because it really still shows her legs and her glutes and her small waist. So that's a great way to do it. The other thing you can do, you can bring your arms back just a touch, which will open your chest slightly. So that's a nice way to do side pose. You just want to make sure that you're not hiding too much when you're doing this. Another thing you can do, you're not allowed to have a big twist. So go ahead, let's just over-exaggerate. This kind of twisting to the side for the NPC is not allowed. You really have to be sideways in your pose, so you can't twist back toward the front. But what you can do is slightly drop that front shoulder, and then you pull the back one just a little bit. So you're just giving it that little bit of extra width at the top. One thing I like to look at with side pose is shoulder angle. If your shoulder, if you're leaning forward here and your shoulder angle is pointed like at a 45-degree angle forward, you're really closing off your chest. So if you take and round your shoulder back a little bit, open up the space in your chest, it makes you have more width at the top. By comparison, it makes your waist look smaller. The last thing to think about in side pose are your legs and your glutes. You want to make sure, let's go back to all the way to the side. Great. You want to make sure you're arching really hard, keeping your lower waist, or keeping your lower abs nice and tight, chest is lifted, and that's going to give you more of that roundness in your legs and your glutes. So you can come on back to the front. So side pose is a really important part of the mandatory poses. Make sure you get comfortable on both sides.